The woman who was happily married cheated on her. Some time ago, a reader wrote to me and said, "I am happily married, have a harmonious family, have lovely children, and my husband is a very nice person, but I still cheated on me, and I feel like I have fallen into it. Please scold me to wake me up." Of course, I won't scold her. I have replied to hundreds of emails. I have never scolded anyone, and I rarely scold anyone in real life, except for quarrels with my son. I would like to seriously analyze why women in happy marriages also cheat. Why are human emotional needs so strange? Onlookers may be surprised. Look at her. She has a harmonious family, well-behaved children, and a good husband. But you can't find any reason for her to seek an extramarital relationship. Then why is she looking for an extramarital relationship to supplement her relationship? Is it just because of unsatisfied desires? Everyone needs an outlet for their feelings. When this exit is blocked in a long-term trivial marriage, people's hearts will slowly degenerate. Many seemingly happy marriages, or marriages that are actually very happy, are more of a companionship dependence than an emotional resonance. Once, a reader said that I have a happy family and am dependent on my husband, but I feel completely lonely. I can understand this loneliness. It doesn't mean that there is no one to accompany you, but it is the kind of loneliness where you have nowhere to express your tenderness, because the people around you no longer need it, or have never had such a need. People's own emotions require tenderness, sweet words, and love. At the same time, the other party must respond, accept, and appreciate. The human heart is such a strange existence. The release of tenderness. What a beautiful feeling. No matter how long or short it is, I feel it is there. Once this tender release is unresponsive or disappears day by day, those seemingly happy women will also cheat. This has nothing to do with morality, only the human heart. Morality itself cannot restrain people's hearts. The human heart is soft and changeable, and needs warmth and kindness. But marriage is a place where this soft touch and sensitivity are slowly worn away. When her tenderness is released, and the person at home is no longer a good target for release, she needs love to keep her heart alive. Just like the poem by the Russian poet Akhmatova, "I know how to love. I know how to be gentle and obedient. I know how to see through someone's eyes, with a charming and hesitant smile. And my soft body is so light and slender, and my fragrant curls are so kind and smooth. Oh, the trouble for those who are with me," and was enveloped in all kinds of tenderness. I know how to love. I seem to be shy. I am so timid, gentle, and always quiet. I only speak with my eyes. A woman cheats because she knows how to love. She wants someone to accept her tenderness and have a place to talk to her. Compared with a man cheating, it is much more difficult just to seek fresh excitement. From an emotional point of view, a man cannot actually meet a woman's emotional needs. No matter how good a man is, he is actually single. He will not concentrate all his advantages to meet the needs of a woman. Women need empathy, acceptance, tenderness, understanding, etc. Real love can only be experienced after getting married. The diversity of these emotional needs can only be understood by people who have been in marriage for many years. If a woman does not have many emotional needs, is satisfied with the relationship with her husband alone, and has no special needs, she can stay in the marriage very stably. But one day, she felt that she needed another kind of emotional relationship, and wanted to see what men who are artistic are like, or what men who like sports are like, or what men who start their own businesses are like, etc. In short, once she feels that her emotional needs are diversified, if there is an appropriate opportunity, she may have an affair. Lee Bihua said in Green Snake, "Every woman also hopes to have two men in her life, Zushan and Fahai." Yes, Fahai is a golden statue of a god who tried every possible means to win his favor. In this life, he waited for him to make false remarks and look up to him. Zushan is a beautiful young man who holds hands and draws his eyebrows carefully. He will tell you the most beautiful words to soothe your soul. But just because he got it, none of his words were accurate, and none of his movements were strong. What if Fahai is willing to surrender, but he thinks he is strong, lazy, doesn't understand gentleness, and it's a waste of time? Because after I opened a tree hole and met all kinds of people, I got to know many people, like the woman in the letter. They would write, "I love my husband and we are happy together," and then say, "But I cheated on him." Cheating is not always a red flag in a marriage. In many cases, infidelity makes up for something missing or creates an exit. Maybe it makes you feel that your heart is still alive. The Japanese novel Hugao is about women's extramarital affairs. The heroine Rikako seems to have a happy family, a harmonious marriage, 2 lovely children, her husband pays her well, and she doesn't have to go to work. She just takes care of her children every day. But she still cheated on her, many times. After being discovered by her husband, the two had a quarrel. Rikako complained, "Why do I work so hard every day to do housework and take care of the children without saying a word? Do you know? You never listen to what I say, and leave everything to me without paying attention to the children. Why do I never give any advice to you who are pointing fingers? I still talk to you every day to pay attention to safety on the road. Do you know why? It's all because there are people outside who are gentle and considerate to me. Even for a moment, feeling that someone needs my body is 100 times better than you, who have been perfunctory with me every moment for 15 years. Because in this stereotyped marriage, she no longer feels that her husband has physical and emotional needs for her. It's more of a partnership relationship. And Rikako's good friend Sawa is happily married. She prepares lunch for her husband every day. He calls her mom and relies on her very much. She also feels that she will always be like this in the marriage. Actually, I have always felt that the happiness brought by passion cannot be expected, and simple happiness is the most important. Cooking, making lunches, and doing part-time jobs are boring every day, but also ordinary and happy. I have always been like this. I thought so, but I don't think so anymore. The reason why Shehi didn't think so was because she met the person she loved very much outside of marriage. Yasa and Likako went further, and she completely fell in love with the extramarital man Kitano. We really love each other, not in love. No matter now or in the future, we will never forget each other. But this kind of relationship is destined to be painful, especially after knowing that Kitano is still the husband of her friend. Shehi felt that the whole world had collapsed, but she still loved Kitano, and in the end, Kitano divorced and stayed with her. Because people who love each other always tend to be together. When Shehi was in pain and had nowhere to express her pain, Liuzi comforted Shehi and said, "Ordinary people who fall out of love can immerse themselves in the emotion of pity and cry, complain to friends, eat too much, and travel sadly. In short, they can relax. However, if you have an affair, even if you break up, no one can know about it. I have to go back to the boring daily life before meeting him, as if nothing happened. That's not to say there are no difficulties, but that was an affair. The fact is that in a normal love and marriage relationship, even if it is painful, you can still find someone to talk to, go out to relax, and gain sympathy or resonance. As for an affair, even if you are in the most pain, you don't know who to talk to, and there is nowhere to talk. You have to continue to do your daily things, in your daily life as if nothing has happened. If you want me to have an attitude towards this kind of relationship, I think it can be summed up by a sentence from Hirugo. A woman who is in love will become beautiful, and a woman who is having an affair will become strong. When your heart changes from stillness to elation, she will actually become stronger. You will bear more pain and understand your needs better. Desire can make people happy and disappointed, while love can make people happy and painful. If the woman in the letter encounters love, she should be happy and painful. And if it is a relationship of desire, you will be happy and disappointed. I have always believed that in every relationship, if she comes, you will always get something, and it will stir up something different in your quiet life. So, I didn't scold the woman, because it would be useless. But I believe she will become stronger. Alright, this part of the story ends here.
Want to know what happened next? Let's listen to the breakdown next time.